Hey YouTube, coming at you with obviously another Great League team. This one is part of my run to 2800. I was up to 2880. By the time you're going to see the videos through, I have 5, 6 more videos through probably Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday. So basically, all these teams got me from 24 in the past like week, beginning with maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday's videos have gotten me to from 2440 to 2870 ish, and this is one of them. So this team is Medi, Carbink, FROSLASS. Nothing super unique here. The most unique is FROSLASS, which I'm going to talk about. Again, Medi, I'm running Psychic, so I've gone over this Dynamic Punch versus Psychic before. I just find like I hate running into the mirror. Medis are everywhere. I hate running into the mirror match without Psychic, and to run into that mirror match, I understand Dynamic Punch overall is better if it's not resisted, but if it is resisted, like Dynamic Punches on the mirror match, it just makes it much worse. Carbink, again, I'm starting to like Carbink a lot. It's just such a threat if your opponent does not have like a hard Carbink answer, just because it's so bulky and just able to farm a bunch, and like the rock sides come pretty fast. FROSLASS, it's an interesting one because the meta is basically like 5 things now. You have your steals, which FROSLASS is still going to have problems with. But then it's grass, which you're going to do well against. Water, which is like neutralish, kind of bad, but neutralish. Medicham, which you're going to do well. Flyers, like Gligar, which you're going to do okay as well. And then the other one I was going to say is Mandibuzz, and that's kind of evenish because you're both doing super effective to each other. So it's got a lot of play in this meta. Pairing it with, it is glassy. It hits hard. It's glassy. Pairing it with some bulkier Pokemon. So here we go. This match is always good. I go for the bait here. So one of two things is going to happen. What they could do is let this go and just take this in the 0, because 2 Hydros take you out. And if they let this go, they will be able to get to the second Hydro. But they shield, so now it's probably mine for the taking. As I say, I can shield up 1 and now take this because I baited. So now I'll either grab the second shield or take this out. And they allow me to take it out. What is it here? Here is your Mandy. Well, I have such a hard answer in Carbink. There's no real point of switching. Just chip as much as you can with counter and ice punch, which is a lot, right? There's already 50% on a Mandibuzz, which is very, very nice. Airlace comes, hits me, that's fine. You are absolutely walled by Carbink. What is in the back? Lickitung. So this is the thing about the FROSLASS Lickitung. Obviously, the Lickitung is doing super effective with licks. They have to throw a Power Whip because Body Slam is double resisted. And these Avalanche come super fast. So I could live one. They bait me. I could have lived a Power Up there. I just want to get one off because once I get this off, it's just rock throw range, essentially. And you're going to severely outpace to the moveset here. So hit them with the second one and they leave because that's it, right? Even if they Power Up me, probably maybe take me out, maybe just leave me with little health, and then it's just rock throw all the way down. So okay lead here, not amazing. Right now, this is looking just pretty... Not even hard counter, but got it pretty well. They get the Leaf Blade off, which hurts a lot, actually. I haven't used Tropius. I don't have an amazing IV one, so I haven't built one up, but some people swear by Tropius, but I have not used it yet. Get the move off. I expect the Medi to come back in. Sorry, not Medi. Umbreon to come back in, which I will get at least 1 Avalanche up. And this is the thing, like, even in bad matchups, the Putter Snow Avalanche Shadow Ball so spammy. And look at that. That's an Umbreon. Like, Umbreon is tanky AF. So get the second one off. They're going for the full aggressive farm. I don't think they're going to get multiple foul plays off on Medicham. But unfortunate for you, throws blind right into a Carbink. So this is good. And they're like, that's unfortunate. So Lickitung, I mean, why do I keep saying Lickitung? Lanturn with Spark. I don't think there's a point in baiting. I know if they shield this, they probably have an advantage. but they don't shield, so that's good. And a defense fall, so that's huge, because now I could probably just go straight Ice Punch. End up shielding Thunderbolt. And out comes the Gligar, and this is one of the reasons you have it on your team. Dig or Air Release will not take me out, so I was going to say I would expect them to go Air Release, but again, maybe non-Shadow, they have to throw the Dig first. But these Powder Snows adding up real fast here. I may shield. Yeah, I may shield because I'm going to come out with a move. So farm down. They're not going to get to a third Air Release before I get to a move here, or another Air Release, and I have a move. So if the Lanturn comes back in, I could take this out here. So they're going to have to shield. I'm going to take them out. I take them out. What's in the back? A9. So I come in here. Oh, yeah, I just come in Carbink right away. There's no point of letting them farm on Mandibuzz. Medicham. Holy smokes. I don't think I've said a freaking Pokemon's name right so far today. There's no point of letting them farm on Medicham to get to like a move or two. So just come in there. Celesteela, Sableye. I remember this team. I was like, oh, this team's unique. So this is a good matchup because the Foul Play and Return are resisted. However, the Claws are not. Throw the Return if you are ever in this matchup. Because Shadow Claws plus 2 returns, I think, basically puts Carbink in the deep red. They do get off a third Foul Play. I could have probably thrown earlier to not take this Foul Play, but again, that's not really going to hurt me too much. So yeah, if you can throw just Shadow Claws return, you're going to do much better than just throwing that. This is a Rock Flyer with a Rock type. It's a Steel Flyer with a Rock type fast move. Looks like, right? Is that what I'm seeing? I think so. Or no, wait, what am I seeing? What is the heck? What is Celesteel's moveset? Smackdown, yeah. So it is a rock type moveset. Smackdown or Air Slash with Body Slam and Iron Head. Trevor in the back. So this team is a little weak to like Sableye, Trevenant. I mean, you do okay here. Medicham versus Sableye is actually not a terrible matchup because if they just go straight Foul Play, you can live one and you'll get to multiple Ice Punches. I mean, not an even scenario, but if you had like a counter advantage, you'll get to multiple Ice Punches. And here, obviously, you're able to chip a ton. You can counter down here. Go straight Ice Punch because they're half flying. What a unique Pokemon. I have not used it. I think I've caught a couple. I think it's been in raids a couple times. Okay, let's see if this is Powder Snow or Charm. If it is Charm, I come straight Carbink. So yeah, this team is actually a little tough to shadow Charm A9 because the Powder Snows would be resisted. Again, Carbink has a good matchup against it. Get off the Moonblast. But now, I think I'm in trouble. Let's see if I shield. Yeah, I think I need to try and keep this alive to do some chip on the A9 if it comes back in here. Or I'm just going to like bank this. Crap. Okay, I have no win condition at this point. This is too tough for this team. Let's see if I... Yeah, now they gotta... This game's over. They can have a Moonblast here, Rock Throw on a Ice, and then they have a Charmer that will deal with both these Pokemon and my Attack Falls. There really is no win condition here. Why am I even... I could top left. This game is beyond over. I want to see what I'm actually doing here. Grab a shield. Okay, try and catch. I don't know what I'm... There's no win condition. Unless I can get like a multiple... farm down here. Get multiple Shadow Balls off. It's like my only win condition. I know I have to come into the farm now. What am I doing? This is probably one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life. Unless I knew they get to the move and I had to CMP. But I don't have a shield. Okay. Thanks for wasting my time. That was dumb. Okay. Meta Jam against Defense Deoxys. So come FROSLASS, because FROSLASS can work as a safe swap. Right, the hardest you're gonna hit with is like a fire or Sableye and stuff like that. But you can chip with either Avalanche or Shadow Ball on either of those. And as you saw, I grabbed a shield here against Steelix. And I will get to a second move here. I don't expect them to shield, and I expect them to farm me down. But I may get to a move, so yeah, I was about to say, I actually probably will get to a move just going straight Avalanche, so they're going to have to throw. Which is good. Let this go. Got a shield. Did a lot of chip. Come in here. Counter down. They're going to get to a breaking swipe. Okay. So breaking swipe chips me there. What do they have in the back? Oh yeah, they have a defense Deoxys. So I come in here. And they're not getting out. I can live, obviously, Thunderbolt or Psycho Boost. And I eventually get into a Vigoroth. So I like Vigoroth. I went over that on Thursday, which was a mistake. I posted both. If you were here Thursday morning right at 7:30, my morning video and my afternoon video both went live right at the same time in the morning. So I had to restart this. And so I restarted this. Anyways, Vigoroth. Nice. I like Vigoroth in this meta. It's kind of sneaky. I am able to let a Bison go and shield a Bulldoze, which is a nice combo here. Just get to the Moonblast. I'm throwing the Moonblast because I don't think I'll get to a second move, and this has a chance to lower the attack. It does not. There's no point in letting the Carbink get farmed down. Let's just start getting ahead and Ice Punching here on the Medi. So they're going to need to get to two moves, a Thunderbolt and then a Psycho Boost before I get to the Ice Punch. So shield out the first one, because if they're going to throw a Psycho Boost, I'll force them to do that, because then maybe we'll get to a move. I don't even know if Psycho Boost takes, it does like 40-ish. Maybe just under on Medi, yeah. Once that Psycho Boost does not take out. Sorry if you hear my nose. God, I can't believe if you've been watching for a while, you know all my kids are sick, and now I'm starting to get it again too. Water Gun Lanturn. So if this was Spark Lanturn, maybe I probably could come Carbink. Water Gun Lanturn, I kind of need to stay here, because FROSLASS and Carbink are not going to have an amazing matchup. So I'm going to commit the shield, get off a second Psychic for sure, and then maybe I'll go FROSLASS to Shadow Ball, or maybe I'll just stay in here and try and keep switch. I can probably live this Surf or Thunderbolt, but I'm going to shield anyways, yeah. Not a terrible idea, because I could potentially reset if they have like a hard answer here. They don't. It's a Carbink. So at this point, my FROSLASS is kind of useless, right? Water Gun Lanturn, Carbink, and an Sandslash, so it's kind of useless. I don't want to get farmed too much. Like, I'm straight in here. Oh, plus I want to save a bit for yeah, because although the rock throws are super effective on the FROSLASS, Powder Snow and Avalanche I can still get to pretty quickly. Dig, Draw Run, not going to take me out. Second Draw Run will take me out. They have to throw. I can get a couple counters in. Or am I going to get like 3 Powder Snows in? No, just one. A couple counters. It was one counter. Force them to throw. Take me out. I'm going to need multiple moves and hope they don't get to a Rock Slide here. They're definitely going to get to a Rock Slide. The question is, are they going to throw it before? What is their timing on this? Obvious shield. They're going to throw it right away because they don't want me to get any more Powder Snow farm. Can a Counter Psychic take this out from this range? Can I get to a Psychic? I cannot. Probably could have, one more counter, I probably would have got to a Psychic, and I think that probably would have taken out. Okay, so bad lead. Bad switch, but again, not a bad switch. Licks obviously is super effective, but Power Whip, if I shield one properly, I will get at least one shield back here. Or if I call Body Slam bait properly, actually I can let this go. I know I live, and I'll probably just grab a shield here. Yeah, that's another way of doing it, because basically I'm just going to get shield advantage, come back in, counter, come out with an Ice Punch, So if the Gligar comes back in, I don't think there's a point of shielding this. If the Gligar comes back in, I'll have an Ice Punch, and they're already down a shield. So if they go down 2 shields, I can just come straight Carbink right away. Or actually, I'm pretty close to 2 Ice Punches. I just may stay here. Yeah, okay. Medi, that's not a bad idea on their part just to absorb this. And now they come Gligar, and I catch an Aerial Ace, which is huge because now that's a lot of energy gone. These wing attacks are resisted. I basically just need to double shield the dig. I'll get to a Rock Throw, Rock Slide. They bait me, that's fine. This will take them out, so I expect to shield back. Well, yeah, I'm too healthy. I think they have to shield and try and get a dig off here. I'm letting it go. No, I'm going to shield up the dig. Can I get to a move? They're probably going to get to another dig. But they come in either trying to catch or just trying to save that dig. But I get a Moonblast off. Now they're low enough that even I don't even know if it Shadow Gligar. How much does a dig do? 50-ish. Although I had a little more than that, so not enough. Dewgong. This is where obviously Diamond Punch would be better. They're coming with their Medi. So this is good. One Psychic does not take you out. It will hurt, and then it puts you like in counter Ice Punch range if they start to just go straight that way. So if they want to, they could just like shield, counter an Ice Punch, and then I have to shield back to get the second Shadow Ball off. They decide against it, which is fine. Good news is I'll get some chip here. They will be loaded with energy when my Medi comes back in, but that is okay. They shield. Interesting. Can I get to a second one? I may be able to get to a second one. These, again, these... what's the Ice Shards? Ice Shards are resisted. So, there we go. Good job there, FROSLASS. Taking out the Medi, grabbing a shield, and chipping this to 50% health. So, really nice there. So, I'm obviously weak to grass in the back. So, even though my attack's lowered, I'm just going to chip because then I'm basically in Rock Slide. Yeah. So, once I chip, they let it go because my attack is lowered. I can just commit 2 shields here because the Frenzy Plant is going to hurt way more than anything that the Dewgong is going to throw. And then between the rock and the counter, I should be able just to farm down anyways. I do throw here because they are... I'm out of move, grab a shield back, and I can maybe get to a Rock Slide before they take me out with their Dewgong. This is going to hurt, but it's going to force the Dewgong to throw right away. Still got to throw right away, else I'm going to get to a move. Yeah, and that's why you throw because I get a move to win this game, which I would not have done if I did not throw that move. There's sometimes you can just farm down, and there's other times that you cannot. Where's my Maple Leaf? I forgot to bring the Maple Leaf back up. I lowered this when I was doing another video. I lower the Maple Leaf, and I lower everything else when I'm doing like the top teams video. Anyways, that is it. That is a team. FROSLASS is again what I'm considering about bringing to regionals. I don't know. I'm at 10 to 12 Pokemon. 12 Pokemon that I want to bring to regionals. Let me know in the comments below. I've looked at top regional teams. I've played a bunch of Pokemon. I'm down to 12 what I think I like that will have play. The 3 on the screen. See if I remember all of them. Swampert, Lanturn, Swampert or Lanturn, right? I probably won't bring both, but you could. But Swampert, Lanturn, Superior, Lickitung, Ninetales, Umbreon, Gligar, Togedemaru. What was the other one I was looking at? Maybe there's like another meta Pokemon that I'm missing here. But those are basically the 12 I'm debating between. So now it's just trying to figure out which combo of 6 actually makes sense on a team. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.